Broadway 5, Live at 5. That's the theme song of Live at 5.
I love it.
Is that okay?
That's amazing. Can we keep that?
Yeah, I think we're going to use it every day.
Let's do it. It's April 14th.
Woohoo!
And
it's a good Friday.
It's a fantastic Friday.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, we have a great guest here today.
A very exciting guest.
Yes.
He's not this elephant, but he's related to the elephant in some kind of way. Maybe, possibly, some kind.
Could be.
David
Who knows?
Williamson, everybody.
Yes.
Very, very, very excited. From Circus 1903.
Nice.
They have come back from 1903 to haunt us. And David's here today to chat about the show and all things magic and fun. Andy!
Yeah.
Tell me all of the news.
I will tell you all
the
of the news. Okay, so let's kick things off with last night, the new Broadway play Oslo opened at the Vivian Beaumont Theater.
I was there.
You were there.
I was there.
And you did a pretty cool red carpet challenge. Tell us about it.
I did I quizzed the cast on European, like capitals of European countries.
Oh my
which,
gosh.
To be honest, I did not know until I looked them up on the internet. So thanks so much, Google.
How did the cast do?
They were great. Honestly,
Yeah.
I had a very I was having a little bit of an anxiety attack because I loved the show so much.
Oh my gosh.
I was very affected by the show, and I felt like really terrible, like asking them trivia questions because all I wanted to do was just hug them and dote on them. But they were all really good sports, and the video came out very cute. So that's on Facebook and on all the things now.
Check it out, y'all.
Yeah.
Also, Brian Darcy James and James Monroe Eichelhart joined the cast of Hamilton tonight.
Very exciting.
Really exciting. Also, Natasha Pierre in The Great Comet of 1812 is producing a cast album with Josh Groban and Janae Benton.
And they were on Good Morning America
They
this morning.
sure were.
Yes,
and
they
we
were.
have that on the site, too.
You can just go watch that on the site.
I love it.
Hi, Alec. Hi, Billy.
Oh
Hi,
my
Emily.
gosh, we have all these questions.
Hi, Allie.
It's amazing.
Alec, Corinna, Lori. I'm glad that people are
all
watching.
of our friends.
I appreciate it.
It's amazing.
What else?
All right. So Fun Home is going to transfer to London to the Old Vic Theatre in 2018.
Will they do Fun Home in British accents?
That's a really good question.
No, right? No way.
I would probably say no. That would be awk.
No.
Yeah.
Awko Taco,
Yeah,
as I like to say.
indeed.
Yep.
Duncan Sheik is hoping to bring American Psycho back to London.
It was in London before it came
yep.
here.
And then it was here, and he has said that he wants to bring it back. So I'm down for that. I mean, I wish it would come back here because it was such an awesome show.
I loved that show.
Yeah.
Bloody and high tech and, contemporary.
Indeed.
That's the only word I can think
I was
of.
totally on board with it. All right, what else do we have here? We have an exclusive track from Nick Blameyer's new musical movie, A Little More Alive.
Yes.
Featuring Joan of Arc star Joe Lambert.
Song's amazing.
So it's an incredible song.
And I love Nick.
So definitely worth a listen. We have production photos from the new Broadway revival of The Little Foxes with Cynthia Nixon and Laura Linney.
And they're just swapping
swapping
roles.
roles. So those are a fun thing to look at on the site.
George, I don't know. He said, will they do it in the round? And I'm assuming he's talking about Fun Home. That's a good question.
That is a really good question.
I don't know.
And we know Sam Gold is going to direct it again in London, but the national tour he actually set for a proscenium stage.
Yeah, but is the Old Vic in the round, or is the Old Vic a proscenium?
Really good.
The Old Vic is proscenium?
We have a yes.
So it will not be in the round. It will be in the proscenium. So
I'm so glad that you're here.
Now you know.
This is great.
What else?
All right, what else do we have? Cheetah Rivera is going to be honored by Paper
Mama
Mill.
Cheetah!
Right, being honored by Paper Mill Playhouse,
Very
where
exciting.
she played Reno Sweeney in Anything Goes in 2000.
2000.
So, yes. So that's awesome. And what else do we have? Billy Porter's new album dropped today, and featured on the album, in addition to Billy, are Cynthia Erivo,
Song is amazing.
Christopher Jackson,
Song is amazing.
Josh Henry, Renee Lee Scoldsberry. So
Goes on and on and on.
Yeah, get this album. And lastly, we have a new side by side by Susan Blackwell
It's
with
so cute.
Laura Osnes
It's so
from
cute.
Bandstand. Adorable.
They dye Easter eggs
Oh
because
my
this weekend is Easter.
Yes. It's incredible.
Is that it?
That is it, y'all.
Well, Andy, I'm gonna forcibly shove you out of the chair. Thank you. Have a great weekend. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you the master of all rings, David Williamson. Da 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 da. I want to do like a circus theme song. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Is that the show? No, we don't do that. We don't do that.
No, we have our own score. So.
It's look at that's you.
Am I shorter than you? It's an illusion.
You're an illusionist. David Williamson.
I was in The Illusionist.
I know you
but
were.
not in this one.
Not in this one.
Not at the Palace, The Illusionist Turn of the Century.
How you doing?
Great.
How's your week been?
You know, chasing elephants around Manhattan and all that implies.
Same. Talk to me about Circus 1903, which is currently playing at
The theater at Madison Square Garden.
Talk to me about it.
It's a fantastic show. It's a throwback.
A TBT, if you will.
Huh?
Exactly.
We are telling the story of the circus coming to town in 1903. You know, when the circus came to town in 1903, small town America, it was like the Olympics and a rock concert and Billy Joel and elephants.
All of it. It was hundreds of people and
turned the they closed the schools and the factories. It was an educational event too because the world came to the little town. So our show it's not a narrative, but we do have a little bit of an arc in that in the first half. You'll see outside the circus tent by the circus wagon people doing laundry while others are practicing their circus skills, and that's how we would present those acts. Backstage. And then at the end of Act 1, there's a transformation. We have introduced our amazing elephants. We can talk about those.
Yes, we will.
And we raise the tent, and then boom, costumes change, and you're inside the circus tent. So the whole second half happens under the big top.
That's so cool. Okay, so let's talk about
the elephants.
Let's talk about the elephants. The elephants in the room. Yes.
They're puppets.
Not like this.
Well, this is it. We cut the budget.
This is as much as we
got. This is it. Yeah. It's
this
all
year.
done digitally. No, we have amazing a company called Significant Objects who built the horses for War Horse.
War Horse, right.
Yeah, and in fact, a lot of our puppeteers worked on War Horse and were,
fun fact.
in the show. Yeah, in Lincoln Center and in UK and touring shows. So they're amazing. The puppets are just beautiful works of art, sculptures, and then when they move, you forget they're puppets.
I was watching video earlier today, and it really it's trippy. It's really weird because
that's theater, isn't it? It's the magic. It's the magic of puppetry. It's the magic of the theater. It is magic. Once you put the music and the context and the when we built this show in Australia, we were in an old movie studio in Melbourne.
Just like a big lot?
Big lot, big empty cavernous space. And all the circus acts came from all over the world. We have from 15 countries represented, 30 cast of 27 amazing circus acts who come from Ringling and Cirque and all over these amazing circuses. I've never been in a circus before. I mean, never been in a circus.
In a circus,
I'm not. But so we saw these puppets and we go, oh, that's amazing, look at this. But when they started their scene during rehearsals, we were all tearing up. Our hearts were in our throats. It's just amazing.
Magical.
It really is.
How many people, the big one is 3 people?
3 people on the inside and then 1 on the outside manipulating the trunk and so forth.
Crazy.
They're on stilts and the strongest man I've ever met is Nairon, who does the head. And he can only do it for 10 minutes at a time. It's so heavy. And then we have a baby elephant Peanut.
And that's one guy.
Operator and puppeteer and then... Yeah, so it's fantastic.
Did you ever want a pet elephant until now? The answer would be no to that question, I suppose.
You gotta feed them.
Yeah, right. Pain in the butt. But you haven't been with the circus before.
No.
But you've been doing magic.
I've been doing magic since I was a kid.
A wee tot.
About your age.
Okay.
No, when I was 5 or 6, I started got a little magic set.
I don't know. I'm 7, so I don't know why.
No, but I've been doing magic all my life, and the reason I knew the Old Vic was the Proscenium stage because I did magic at the Old Vic, last year when the Illusionist was at the Shaftesbury. They had a variety night with Tim Minchin and all these great acts, and they had this sheep that they wanted to present like an old school vaudeville act, a mind-reading sheep, right?
What?
And Ian McKellen and all these wonderful actors wouldn't do it. They weren't afraid of working with the sheep. They were afraid that the magic trick that Paul Keeve, the consultant for Ghost and Groundhog Day.
Oh, yeah,
he's a magician, Harry Potter. He's a friend, and he said, none of these great actors will do this bit with the sheep because they're afraid of screwing up the magic trick. And will you do it? And I go, yeah. So I went over and I was on stage at the Old Vic.
Easy.
And Laurence Olivier was rolling over in his grave because
Yep.
I was on stage with his sheep doing a card trick at the Old Vic.
How did you first sort of discover magic in your life? When was the first time you saw magic or the first magic trick you saw?
I grew up on a farm in Cedarville, Ohio.
Wow.
And lightning hit our tree in the front, and I looked out and there was a cow. And it was just like floating by the window.
I believed
So
him. I believed him too. I was going with
I was
it.
drank from the milk, and then the next thing I knew, my mother's hair. She had these white lines going up like this when she was making eggs in the morning. Yes, David, whatever you want.
I believed you for a second.
I don't know. I got a magic set like every other kid, and
Yeah.
then I have that genetic defect that doesn't let you let it go.
Yep,
you know.
I get it. Yeah, I totally
Go down to
understand.
Tannen's Magic Shop in Manhattan. You'll meet other people like me
Yep.
with the same defect.
Yep. But you fell in love and
Fell in love with magic,
did you-
and I looked at my mom when I was 10. I go, I'm going to be a professional magician. Work on my brothers. Leave me alone.
and you did it.
And I did it. And that's what I do.
What would you say is your favorite kind of magic? Because I know there are different sort of types.
Well, Houdini vanished an elephant famously. So I'm going to do that.
It's gone. All gone. All gone. That's it.
The water's about to fall. Hey, what? No, I do sleight of hand. Okay, are you asking me to do a card trick? Just spit it out.
Yeah, I'm asking you to do a card trick. How did you know?
You don't even have to ask. Come on, I'll do it at the drop of the hat. I'm one of those. What? Magic behind your head?
I've
We
had
didn't
those
set
there
that
all
up.
day.
I know.
All day.
You got paper cuts back there. All right, here's the trick. Here
Okay,
it is. Now,
tell me.
can you see the tabletop? I don't know.
Can they see the tabletop? No.
No, we'll have to do it up here very
Okay.
unnaturally.
Okay, we'll do
I
it.
can move it.
Oh, we can. Well, here. That's
What do you think? Can we move it? Okay.
Yeah, if you could see the tabletop a little better, just give it a little tilt.
Yeah, tilt, tap, tilt that, tilt, tilt, tilty, tilt, tilt. Oh my gosh, let's read through some comments while we're waiting.
Okay.
Blake, probably not though. Don't know what that means. Alec, hi Alec.
Murphy, hi David, hi.
George, what's it like touring with a non-equity show? You know, we're gonna skip that question, I think.
It's fantastic. I mean, you know.
Do you enjoy it?
I would enjoy it even if it were equity.
That's right.
There you go.
How about Jen McKee says, I loved Circus 1903. And that is all.
Oh, how nice.
Any onstage mishaps?
Yeah, all the time.
Any falling elephants?
No, the elephants have been fine. But, you know, we do have, actually, the circus acts are amazing. And, you know, when you have a weekend, when you have 5 shows, like
Yeah.
3 on a Saturday, you get injuries
course,
sometimes. And
of course.
maybe have an act sit out or so forth. But these guys muscle it. I mean, we are one of the few, I think somebody told me, our lead engineer said, we're the only proscenium circus that does a high wire act, because normally you have to ballast them with guy wires and you don't have enough room. But they've engineered the truss so that they can tighten the tight wire up above and
that's
ballast
very
it that
cool.
way. Yeah, it's very innovative. And we have a traditional 6th-generation family, the Lopez family from Guatemala, Mexico, do their amazing tight wire act. And they're
That's unbelievable.
yeah,
that
their
people, for generations-
predecessors would have been doing it in 1903. So we
Not
had
me.
one fall off. We had one fall off, and he grabbed the wire on his way down, and it swung him beyond the mats. We have big crash mats, and he hit the stage, and it sounded like a bowling ball when his head hit. He jumped up, shook his head, climbed back up. There you go. They've made a tougher stuff
What?
than us. They're not like us. Circus people are not like us.
Sounds just like doing a red carpet. Just as hard as doing a red
Exactly,
carpet.
yeah.
Yep.
I was wondering where you got that big welt under the hairline there. Do me a favor, write your name, ruin
got
this
it.
real quick. Or draw an elephant or something. Okay.
That's my name.
All right, here's the trick.
Okay.
It's because I do card tricks. New York, this is a great place to be if you want to see magic. My friend Derek Delgadio is doing a show called In and of Itself, the Darren Roth Theater.
Yes, I was
Frank
talking
Oz
to
directs it,
yes.
and yeah, Neil Patrick Harris
produced it.
Yeah, and I've known him since he was 14. He's a wonderful sleight of hand guy, but he's a fantastic show. And Darren Brown, the mentalist from the UK, is coming to New York soon. Look, I put your card in the middle and it's back on top. See how I misdirect you with talking? And you're
Yes.
listening to me about
Yes.
theater? Look, I'll do it again. Watch. Matt, seriously. You see it go into the middle.
Yes, I did.
It's not on
I
top.
watched it
There's
go in the
no
middle.
doubt about it, right?
No
Watch.
doubt about it.
Do not let me misdirect your attention. Keep your eyes on the cards at all times.
I'm not.
What are you doing? I had a. Oh, see, you looked. Okay. Boom. Look at that. It's on top again.
Darn, I missed it.
Come on.
I
One more
was
time.
in.
One more
I
time. You
was
see it go in the middle.
I'm going. That was in the middle.
Do not look away.
Not looking away.
Okay. I'm going to try to get it back up to the top. Why are you pointing your finger? That has a nail in it. Do not point that at me. Bing. And it just,
That is insane.
You blinked.
Okay, this is terrifying.
Now look, here's the secret. I'm going to put a little bend in it so it stores energy.
Okay.
So, you
I see
that?
it, yep.
You'll actually see the moment it jumps to the top on its own power. Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh god.
BAM!
Oh my god.
That's what I'm talking
That is
about.
so weird and terrifying, and
It's just a card trick.
it's just a card trick. But I love magic.
Thank you.
And I very much appreciate.
I keep an extra one up there just in case. I meet a guy named Matt.
Every once in a while, every day.
Yeah.
Last question from Billy Murphy. How'd you get involved with the show?
I was in The Illusionist, and it's the same producers.
Yes.
And they said, he'd make a good ringmaster if we put a fake mustache on him every night. Glue a big mustache, handlebar. He'd look like a ringmaster.
I saw a picture.
And he would fit in our tuxedo that we have.
And I thought...
Let's give him the job.
I was hoping your mustache was real.
I was too. I tried. When I knew I was getting the job, I started growing one. And after 3 months, I would look like white trash Santa. And I was like, I'm just going to have to get addicted to spirit
trash
gum.
Santa.
I had 3 hairs going like that.
And you said no more.
No.
David, I really appreciate you coming and hanging out with me today.
Thank you so
and
much.
thanks for doing a little card trick too.
My pleasure.
I will tell everybody at home. So I was looking for a deck of cards in the office because I was like, oh, he's a magician.
You're
Like
gonna
I should
out
have
me
cards.
here.
But because more out me that like we made a bet because. No money, but we made a bet because I was like, no way he's going to have his own deck of cards. My friend's like, he's definitely going to have his own deck. And I was like, no way. And he's
What
like,
kind of loser walks around with a deck of cards in his pocket waiting to be asked?
but you're a cool loser. You're a cool loser.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here today.
Pleasure.
Guys, have a great weekend. Happy Easter. Happy Good Friday. Cham Sameach.
I'll sign your wall now.
What? No.
Oh, I thought you were supposed to. Oh.
Have a good weekend, everybody. Bye.